Howdy boys, it's MPC. In this video, we're going to be going over the top 10 most useful weapons in GTA Online.
In 2023.
In 2023, yes, that is correct. Helping me out with this video is going to be Twingo in the ghost suit right there and HarmNone right behind me. Yeah, we're just going to hop right into things. So first up, we have the grenade. You can come equipped with 25 of these things, and they are just spammable, and it's really useful for zoning. They are one-shots to players, regardless of armor. Boom, there we go. Explodes most vehicles that aren't armored. Vehicles that have bulletproof windows only will also get exploded by them, like the Kuruma, for example, the armored Kuruma. Another useful feature of the grenade is that you can bounce it off of things. If I was on elevated ground and there was someone below me, I could throw this up against the wall and it would drop down to where they're standing. And again,
invincibility glitch.
What? It must have blocked the shot from the pole or something.
It must, yeah, no, it literally must have been
what?
Perfect angle.
That's crazy. Okay, well, in case you guys didn't know, you can survive grenades if you're standing like behind a pole.
Here.
Must have
Literally,
been.
what just happened?
Blocked.
Yeah, I don't know. That's super strange. That's.
Literally so
yeah,
like.
yeah, that's
at a
very
loss
odd.
for words. Anyway, you guys did see Twingo die there, so
It works.
yeah, it works. It works. Up next, we have the minigun. Now, the minigun is useful because of its insane rate of fire. It is perfect for shredding vehicles very, very quickly. It works a little better if you hit him in the engine. Because obviously a poor display.
No.
There he goes. And for the ACA, boom, right in the engine. This one's going to explode even faster. So it's great for zoning vehicles without armor. There's a lot of vehicles with armor that can withstand minigun bullets. True.
Say it has infinite range, so people keep shooting at us from a million miles away.
Sure. And also, please, if you could talk the Widowmaker, that would be great.
So a couple of things about the minigun that you guys should know is that it can pretty much go through bulletproof windows that are on like the Insurgent pickup, the Kuruma. All those do really is make it harder to see the player that's on the inside, but it doesn't provide all that much protection, so you guys don't have to worry too much. You guys don't have to worry too much when you're using the minigun, aiming into a player's vehicle, as long as you know the general direction of where to aim. Another comment worth noting about the minigun is, unfortunately, it does have limited range, so I don't believe I'm hitting Kaya right now in this Hydra, because he's too far away. So that's a little unfortunate, but it is very effective when it is in range. This range is very much close enough to shred Twingo in his Hydra right here. And I do also want to mention before I shoot him down that the minigun is far better than the Widowmaker as a weapon. Oh my god. Not only is it faster at killing things, against a Hydra, the Widowmaker takes about 600 rounds, and the minigun only takes 400. And in addition, it gives you no advantage to be shooting off tracer rounds, because this only gives away your location. So right here, we're going to demonstrate that it takes about 400 rounds for the minigun to take down a Hydra. So as you can see, I have 8,200 rounds right now, and we're going to start shredding this Hydra.
Oh,
Boom. There
that
we
was
go.
it.
And now we're about 7,800 rounds in our minigun. So it takes about 400 rounds against a Hydra, which I think is pretty quick. So if you're thinking about buying the Widowmaker over the minigun, don't do that, because the minigun is far better. Next up on our list, we have the Special Carbine. This is a weapon that you guys can get starting at level 1 if you're a new player. You can equip a 100-round drum on both the Mark 1 and Mark 2 variants of this gun, which is really useful gives you a lot to work with. If you guys have vehicles with weapon workshops, you can upgrade it to a Mark 2. You can also throw on armor-piercing, incendiary rounds, and that sort of stuff onto the weapon, which is quite useful as well. The Special Carbine is a one-tap to the head if the person is not wearing a helmet, as you can see right there, and is a 3-tap to the head if the person is wearing a bulletproof helmet. Boom, there we go. In addition, it's also equipable with a suppressor so that it doesn't make all that much noise and it does not reveal your location. Pretty useful weapon overall. It's my go-to when using a rifle. Up next, we have the Atomizer. Now, this thing may fly a little bit under the radar in terms of usefulness right off the bat, but if you think about all of its utilities, then it does prove to be quite useful. First thing it can do is player displacement. As you can see, It staggers them greatly, allows you to get plenty of time to pull out another weapon if you want to kill them. In addition, it's got a decently sized AoE. I can shoot there and it'll still hit Twingo, as you can see there. This thing is even strong enough to displace vehicles. In addition, if you shoot this thing at oncoming cars, it'll displace them and move them off course so that you can protect yourself. It's also great for getting vehicles out of a jam. Let's say your car is flipped. Exactly, just like that. That was all the Atomizer. Promise you guys. During cell missions, this thing also comes in handy. If your vehicle ever gets stuck, you can get it out of a bind by booping it. And last but not least, this is just a very fun weapon to mess around with in general. It's fun to kind of just boop things around, make them have funny physics. Next up on our list is the AP pistol. Now, this thing is super useful because it is the best weapon to use when in a vehicle. The AP pistol is the best weapon for drive-bys and is far better than the micro SMG for its time to kill. And if you don't have a micro SMG, when you enter your vehicle, if you're not holding an explosive or anything, then the AP pistol will be the first on the list. It will be auto-selected. Super useful weapon. I would definitely grab one of these because it is probably one of my most used weapons in the entire game. Up next, we have the sticky bomb. Now, this thing is really useful because it does not detonate until you press the detonate button. So you can throw up to 5 of these before it goes off, and it will annihilate whatever it's stuck onto. Once you place down 5 sticky bombs, if you place down a 6th one, then it will begin despawning the sticky bombs in the order that you place them down in. So if you see right here, that's 1, 6, and that despawns our first one, as you can see, disappearing right there. Now, sticky bombs do have multiple utilities. Now, the first of these is that they can kind of just watch your back. This thing is also great for anti-airing, especially in today's meta when there's oppressor Mark IIs.
Oh, nice. Easy way out.
The last bit of utility that the sticky bomb is useful for is insurance. If someone's planning on stealing your car, kind of stop that from happening by blowing up your own vehicle.
Or theirs.
Hey, yo!
What the hell, my boy?
The sticky bombs are also useful for insurance. Blackmail people. Sir, take me to ammunition. We just passed the ammunition, sir. Up next, we have the RPG. This thing can blow up most vehicles in the game in just one shot.
Ow.
Making it really useful for anyone who's coming after you in a car. Fortunately, there are vehicles like the Insurgent, for example, that can withstand multiple RPGs. So you will have to be careful for things like that. But if someone is on foot, someone is around a corner, then you can kind of get them with the AoE, just like that. Now, I do think that the homing launcher is also kind of worth mentioning. It's not nearly as good as the RPG. It does less damage. However, it does have tracking.
Yeah, the homing launch is faster. For
Wow,
sure.
it definitely is.
As you can see from that test right there, the homing launcher missiles do fly faster than the RPG missiles. So do what you will with that information. And the last thing you guys should know about the homing launcher is that unfortunately, it is weaker than the RPG. Up next, we have the Combat MG Mark II. This weapon has the highest damage range of any automatic weapon in GTA Online. The Combat MG is upgradable into the Mark II variant, which you can equip with armor piercing, incendiary rounds, and that sort of thing. And it's also equipable with a bunch of other upgrades such as grip, barrel, sights, and that sort of thing. Up next, we have the Assault Shotgun. This thing is an absolute demon. Once you fully upgrade it, it has a magazine of 32 rounds, and it has an incredibly fast fire rate, as you guys can see. It has widespread and does a ton of damage. If players are not wearing a bulletproof helmet, then it is pretty much a one-shot to the head at close ranges. I'm going to demonstrate to you guys just how good the Assault Shotgun is against 2 unsuspecting victims standing behind this wall. So we're going to go around pre-firing. And there we go. They got deleted. It just tears up in PvP. It is the best close range weapon for PvP, and I definitely would invest in one of these if you guys don't have one already. The #1 weapon in all of GTA Online is the heavy sniper.
Precision rifle. It is very good. It's $400,000. Oh.
Is the heavy sniper. It is a one-shot, regardless of whether or not the other player is using a bulletproof helmet. It is also equipable with a thermal scope, as you guys can see, which is toggleable. You can also equip this thing with all sorts of rounds: incendiary, armor piercing. Pump shotgun has explosive rounds.
Yeah, it's crazy.
The Mark II, yeah.
Okay, that's wild. And this thing is also part of a group of selected Mark II weapons that can be equipped with explosive rounds. It also comes with an extended mag that brings you up to 8 shots from 4, and is overall just very effective at PvPing from a distance. A little PvP trick for those of you guys that don't know is that if you're in first person mode, it makes your movement a lot more sporadic when you're aiming. There's far less lag when you're strafing back and forth. If you guys don't have a heavy Sniper Mark II, I would definitely do whatever you need to do in order to unlock all of the upgrades and invest in one of these, because it is a fantastic weapon. And as an honorable mention, I did want to throw in the Knuckle Dusters because I think they're a fantastic melee weapon. They are quite fast. You can lock onto other players as well.
Trade.
And looks like it's a 2-shot, as you guys can see from that interaction. That's going to wrap it up for the top 10 most useful weapons in GTA Online. Drop a like if you guys enjoyed the video or found any of this information useful. Comment down below and let me know what your favorite guns are and whether or not you have the Assault Shotgun and Heavy Sniper Mark II, because I think those are your most worth investments off of anything on this list. Subscribe if you guys are new to the channel, and go subscribe to Twingo and HarmNone as well. Thank you to both of them for helping me shoot this video. And that's about it. So take care, and I'll catch you boys in the next one. Peace. Damn, got that double kill. Oh my god.